This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
This is a lovely market.
It feels like we walk back in time.
Right.
It's very, very local, really down to earth kind of market. And
Like
very
the vendor
seasonal.
selling everything on the floor,
But
on the
it's
ground.
also like very seasonal vegetables as well. You see the fresh bamboo shoots? So looks so good.
I think those are dry rats and squirrels over there.
Oh my god, I can see the tail.
Oh my goodness. This is a super local market, all
Is
right.
that eel?
Yeah.
Eel and turtle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, eels freak me out. And I think that looks like is that
Beehive.
some type of comb, like a wasp comb or honeycomb or something. Well, I've never seen this before.
เอาน้ำส้มขวด มีเย็นๆไหมครับ โอ้โอเคเลย
How much is one
เอา
bottle?
หนึ่งอัน 20,000 กิบ
We bought some oranges from the market the other day and they're so sweet. So I'm sure this will be sweet too.
Nice.
Very yummy.
Oh wow. We should get another bottle.
It tastes exactly like if you just squeeze it into the bottle.
Yeah. And they didn't add salt. In Thailand, they would add salt, but this tastes very natural. So we are now at the morning market here in Luang Prabang in Laos. We got here like a week ago. We took a train straight from Kunming, and Flora is finally feeling back to normal again.
A little bit, yeah. So when I first got here, I was still quite sick and not the altitude sickness anymore that I had in Shangri-La, but I still had breathing problems. So I went to the clinic and I have acute bronchitis.
A cute one,
Acute one though.
but you're still recovering.
I'm still recovering, and to be honest, the pollution here isn't really helping.
Yeah.
It's quite polluted. It's like burning season in Laos, just like how it is in Chiang
Northern
Mai.
Thailand,
Yeah.
Oh, this looks good. อันนี้อะไรอะครับ
อันนี้เป็นมันสับพลังค่ะ
มันสำปะหลังทาพิโอค่ะ เอาอันนี้1ชุดละกันครับ เท่าใดครับ
หมื่นที่เจ้า
I was gonna say I love your outfit today.
Thank you. I got this at the night market yesterday for 60,000 kip. It's
So
quite
cheap.
comfortable, and I see this everywhere, and it looks so simple but elegant.
You
on
look
the
like you're
local
from
lady.
here. You
Do
fit
I?
right in. Yeah.
I need
You have to say
get a
sabaidi.
sabaidi. So this market has kind of a mix between fresh produce, some meats, some cooked food stalls, but mostly I find that there's quite a lot of little snack stalls and dry fruit, dry vegetable, herbs. But there's a lot of restaurants, like sit-down restaurants serving like local breakfast food, like rice soup and different types of noodles as well. It's a very calm morning market. Or maybe we missed the rush. Maybe it was way busier earlier in the day when they started at, was it 5:30 that they start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 to
we're-
11.
We're already around like 8 something, so maybe this is the end of it.
Oh, maybe one of these for your hair, babe. It would fit your outfit.
ขันแบบนี้ละ200ขันแบบนี้ละ100 บาทขันเป็นแบบนี้ละ150
บาทเหรอ
แม่น
อ๋อ
จ่ายเป็นเงินกีบจ่ายเป็นเงินลาวได้
Oh, so you can pay in Thai baht or
Oh.
Lao Kip.
How does this one work? So I go like this?
No,
I
that
have
one
too
doesn't
much
look
hair,
good.
right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I say I have too much hair?
มีผมเยอะเกิน
บ่อันนั้นค่อยบ่สร้างอีปักทั้งผู้อื่นคันค่อยเฮ็ดเองแล้วเป็น
Oh, she said she cannot do it for other people, but when she does it for herself, it works. See? So you wrap.
บางคนเขาเจ้าจะมีวิธีใส่แต่ค่อยบ่สร้างเฮ็ดค่อยเฮ็ดเป็นเป็นวิธี
Oh.
Oh.
สวย
So you have to like turn it.
You have to wrap it around it.
It's too hard for me. I have really thick hair.
อ๋อเขาบอกมันยาก ขอบใจ แต่สวย
Ah, the way that she just did it, it was really nice. But I have trouble doing that. I use my lazy claw clip instead.
Let's go find a spot so we can eat all the stuff that we bought.
Okay.
สบายดี สบายดี นั่งกินกาแฟได้บอ นั่งกินข้าวได้เลยซื้อได้เลย Yeah, she said we can eat here.
Ah, okay,
We can
cool.
order coffee.
You see all these pastries like croissants, chocolate croissants, almond croissants. We see them all over Luang Prabang, but it's because it used to be a French colony for a while, right? So there's some of that influence is still around.
And it's delicious.
The bread, the baguette too, is so good. I feel like we, other than the meats, we basically brought dessert on.
ขอบใจ That was quick.
Isn't it kind of funny how when we first got here and then when we started saying thank you, you felt awkward? Because if you said "Khapjai"
In
in
Thai,
Thai,
it means like thanks.
like not a real thing.
Yeah, not genuine. Because in Thai we say ขอบคุณครับ
But here you say "Khapjai" or "Khapjai Lai"
Yeah, that's the thank you very much.
or "Khapjai De."
This coffee shop is not a popular one. Majority of the people go to
Next
the
door.
other coffee shop.
Because next door, I think people go there to eat batamko, like deep fried donuts. We'll try it another day. We already have too many snacks going on. But this coffee is really nice. Okay, let's try this. I'm curious about this one.
Try it. This is tapioca with coconut flakes. It's probably sweet too.
It's not too sweet. It's nice and chewy. Not as much taste as I was expecting. It's a very mild taste.
Maybe it
But
will
it
go
goes-
well with the pork.
It goes well with the coffee.
That's good.
Right? So yummy.
That's delicious. Those are birds.
So you release them for the good luck and stuff.
Yeah. So you release the birds and then they go catch them and then they sell them again.
Yeah. Not my thing.
Is it good?
I think it's fermented pork.
Is it? Oh. Oh.
It's fermented pork, right? The herbs taste really nice, but I don't like fermented pork.
That's strong. That's so sour. Sour and salty and so fermented. Oh, I cannot do that one. I have to chase it.
Well, the good thing is this place also sells really delicious looking food, so maybe we can pick something. Okay, look what we got.
Our backup plan.
Kai luak, which is half-boiled egg, and we always love this for breakfast.
I think we fell in love with it in Malaysia.
Yeah. Oh, so good. You put like a little bit of pepper, a little bit of Maggi in there, mix it up, drink it. But in Malaysia, we would have kaya toast so we can dip it. That really makes me miss Malaysian breakfast.
Soti.
Sakti.
That's good. That's delicious.
And yummy. Real quick, once again, thank you to our longtime partner Squarespace for supporting our travels and for being the most user-friendly and intuitive platform out there for building websites. Whether you plan on selling physical products, digital content, or services, Squarespace has all the tools you need to start selling online. They have really simplified the design tools, so it's easy for you to customize your website to suit your brand. What's also handy is the Squarespace app where you can manage your business on the go. Just head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/floraandnote to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Now let's get back to the video.
Ready to explore Luang Prabang?
Yeah, let's go. So we're just driving through the main part of town now. Where are you taking us?
I'm taking you to one of the most beautiful temples here called Wat Chiang Thong. There are a few temples around town, maybe about 30, but this one is special. It's the oldest and it's also the most important one. จอดมอไซค์ได้มองใดอะขอบใจ Right at the gate, he said. Okay.
Do you call those tuk-tuks as well?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like the old school tuk-tuk.
Yeah, it looks really cool actually.
But yeah. One more thing that local people have been telling me about motorbikes here is that you always have to lock it when you park on the street.
Like not just lock this.
Yeah, not just lock the handle, but also lock the wheel. Because there's a lot of bike theft in town. Because we're bordering two countries, Thailand and China. So there's a lot of stolen vehicles around here.
Like every night when we go back, we actually put the bike at
Back
the
to the
rental
shop.
shop, and then they close the gates and put the bikes away.
Yeah.
Because they were like, don't put it in front of your hotel if it's on the side of the road.
Wow, I like how open it is. And it's not that busy.
That's such a typical like Lao temple, isn't it? You see how it's sloped like that?
The roof?
Yeah, it's different from Thai temple.
Yeah.
Does it mean something? What? Was it Xian Tong?
Wat Chiang Thong. Chiang Thong used to be the name of Luang Prabang. In the old days, they called this town Chiang Thong. They changed the name because they got this Prabang, which is the Buddha statue, and they put it somewhere in this temple, and then they changed the name to Luang Prabang. Wow, actually very beautiful.
Yeah, I've never gone into this before.
You know what's interesting? He's holding a sticky rice.
Oh, he is. You think it's like the almsgiving in the morning?
Like the
How
offering?
The people offer the sticky rice to the monks. I've never seen that before. That's
Me
so
too.
interesting. So Wat Chiang Thong has a very long history in Luang Prabang. It was built in the 16th century, and it is one of the most important temples in this area. Even kings were coronated at this temple many years ago. All the special events were held at this temple for Luang Prabang. And I think it's the location, because people who used to come from the river almost enter Luang Prabang through this temple. I was just thinking that we've been to so many temples, especially in Thailand, and some are so grand, the ones in Bangkok, that when you walk in, you're like, oh my goodness, all this shiny stuff, the gold, the Buddha, everything. But there's something about this temple here and the temples in Laos that feel very humble, and it feels very used and respected by local people. And even the the decor here. You see it's just gold painted on this black and red wall, but it's depicting the stories of the local people walking around doing their work. So it's quite an interesting temple that feels like the temple of the people.
I have a challenge for you. Can you read the full name of this temple?
Wat Chiang Thong Sayaro Haramati Bodhimahavihan.
I can't even read it.
It sounds like a chant. Can you read this? Is this Thai or Lao?
It's Laos. I can't read it. I can read this is Wat Chiang Thong Chaya Rota Thamachi Badi Matha Vihan. Oh!
Oh,
I guess I can.
And that was exactly not what I said.
I surprised myself.
So we're now at the main street here in Luang Prabang, and it's kind of what makes this place a UNESCO heritage site is because of these buildings. You can tell that it's traditional Laos architecture mixed with the colonial era, like the French architecture.
And they're doing a good job preserving them.
There's lots of little cafes, little restaurants. The only thing that really sticks out that feels like it doesn't belong is this miniso here. But everything else is like a one-shop thing, a restaurant, not like a franchise. Small shops selling clothes and souvenirs.
And at night, this street, part of it closed for a night market. And you can get a lot of local souvenirs.
Shirts like mine.
Or elephant pins that I just got.
They do kind of sell similar things though. Like we walked down the whole night market and it's a lot of fruit shakes, a lot of the clothing, and a lot of like elephant pants and elephant bags and stuff. Still a nice way to spend the evening because it is a quiet town and there's not too much going on other than enjoy the night market and grab a drink at one of these nice restaurants.
I think that's the charm of Luang Prabang. Living the slow life.
Yeah.
Just go cafe hopping, trying different local food. It's just a chill place. I think we should go to one of the cafes and just soak up the AC and maybe get some nice baguette or something. I'm excited, even though it's just a simple ham baguette sandwich, but it's so delicious.
It is. The bread is nice and warm and fresh.
What was this?
Thank you. I ordered
Yogurt bowl.
farmer's yogurt with fruits and muesli.
Oh,
Because I'm on antibiotics right now, I need to replenish my probiotics.
Oh, you need to get local bacteria to make you stronger?
It's nice to be able to find some of these comforts. But if you were looking for local food, then you also have a lot of choices as well that are even cheaper.
Yeah. That's why I like Luang Prabang, because you have options. So where should we go next?
There is a place I wanted to check out. Have you heard of UXO? Internationally used term to represent explosive devices that have not detonated as intended. So they were dropped, but they never exploded. So it's a threat for the country.
Damn. See, and I never knew that Laos was part of the Vietnam War. Never heard of it.
They called it the secret war. And yeah, we should go there to learn about it.
Okay.
So they found all of these, probably detonated them, and then now store them all here.
It's hard to imagine that there are still thousands of these unexploded.
thousands or millions.
Millions? Really?
Maybe. Look, this one.
Oh, that was just a couple days ago that they found.
Crazy.
That's insane.
I read this article where there's like a 9-year-old that found something in the field. He was playing and it was a bomb. And then it detonated. So he has a huge scar on his stomach. So it's everywhere. It's in the countryside places. Farmers.
Spread around Laos?
Yeah, and most of the people in Laos are farmers in like the countryside. So that's quite a dangerous thing, isn't it?
So are these American bombs?
Yeah. That's why the biggest donor is American.
So these are the number of bombs and mines and other UXO that they found. Thousands of them each year.
It says total 44,000 items were removed and destroyed. 511,000 people benefited from them. And they cleared, total land cleared here, 39 million square meters. It says here that this UXO Lao Visitor Center opened in 2009 to educate people about the unexploded ordnance and what the organization UXO Lao is doing to help with the problem. It's crazy because it's saying that like families and communities are not just devastated, but there's huge social economic impact development that is like restricted, which is really hard in Laos because
They can't develop the land.
Yeah, they still have to be finding all these dangerous bombs instead of focusing on the development of this nation. And that's probably why Laos is still one of the poorest nations in Southeast Asia.
This is all new to me and I find it so interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know about this before. I mean, we always knew that Laos was like a poorer country in Southeast Asia, but we didn't know the hardship that they were facing.
Oh, so it's not in the thousands, it's in the millions.
It said 80 million failed to detonate, and so far, in like 10 years, they only found 1.4 million.
This is why there are millions of bombs left in Laos because each shell can hold up to 400 bombs.
Oh, they dropped this whole thing?
Yeah, and it exploded, and these are the tiny bombs inside the shell. That was heavy, but an eye-opening experience.
Yeah, I'm glad we came because it gives me perspective as to why out of all of these Southeast Asian countries, Laos seems to be stuck in the old days. I think what I wanted to say is like they're haunted by their past. And my understanding of what I read in there was that they kind of were caught in between.
The war?
Yeah, the second Indochina War, the Vietnam War. They were kind of caught between the US and Vietnam. And because Vietnamese used part of this like Ho Chi Minh Trail they called, so they were transporting equipment and supplies between like the north and the south, but kind of through eastern Laos and Cambodia. So of course when the US tried to stop this transport of goods, they were bombing that trail and bombing through Laos. And that's why it was such a the most heavily bombed place
In the world.
in the world. It's crazy to think that after all of this impact that you see from the past, that war is still happening in our world now. And that impact is going to show up years to come.
I'm so happy it rained last night. Look at how clear the sky is.
I know. It looks blue today.
Yeah.
And we can breathe.
We're heading to one of the most beautiful waterfalls here in Luang Prabang called Kuang Si Waterfall.
How
And
long is the drive?
45 minutes. I was worried that because it's not rainy season now, the waterfall might be a bit dry,
Oh,
but the rain will help.
nice. So the rain helped not only for us to drive there to be more clear, but also maybe it will be more beautiful at the waterfall.
Yeah. What you got in your hand?
A baguette. Good thing about a baguette. I'm hungry now. But they have a restaurant here.
Good, just in case the baguette is not enough, we can
Yeah.
come and eat here.
There's tons. Like there's little stalls on that side as well. I mean, this is like the biggest attraction in Luang Prabang. So of course there's going to be tons of stuff here. But I would say that if you're not confident driving a scooter, don't drive here by yourself. Like there's so many potholes.
Yeah, it was quite rough.
Yeah, it was actually kind of scary. I mean, you can easily hire one of these vans or taxis to come, and I think it might be like $20 to $30 for like a tour. But it might be worth it because if you hit one of those potholes, you won't make it to the waterfall. What does it mean by including electric transport?
You can either walk there or take the electric car that they have.
So
Let me
how
ask,
far
I'm not
is-
sure.
Yeah, how far is the
สบาย
walk?
ดี2 คน so 60,000 kip per person for foreigners. This includes an electric car to go up to the waterfall. I think we should get some water and some snacks first.
Okay.
And then maybe just take our time because we'll wait for the Chinese tourists to go first. Oh yeah, this one's good.
You want anything else?
อันนี้เท่าไหร่Yeah, let's get mango.
We have played in the same bag as
Sweet and sour.
Off we go. It's so fast, actually. Yeah, I didn't know about this electric car thing.
I guess they don't want people to walk because
People
they get a
don't want
lot
to
of
walk.
tourists.
But it's kind of interesting because that big parking lot was over there. But I feel like,
We could have driven up there, right?
I think so. Seems like we're here.
I'm a bit confused.
I'm confused too. Because is there a ticket booth here? Can you buy your ticket directly here? Or that was it. We bought our proper ticket.
สบายดีตามจริงขับมอไซค์ขึ้นมาเองได้บ่ขับได้เหรอ ไม่ต้องนั่งรถมาก็ได้ อ๋อ โอเค เข้าใจ
Can you ask her how much is the ticket to enter?
แล้วถ้าซื้อตั๋วจากที่นี่เท่าไหร่ โอเค it makes sense now.
It's good to ask though.
I think we're getting close. I can hear the water already. Oh wow, that's a beautiful
Whoa.
waterfall.
Wow.
You can actually feel the mist from here.
You can feel the mist.
Wow.
It's like a mini Kuang Si Waterfall.
The water looks so clear. I can't wait to get in.
It's actually pretty chill. Like everyone is there. If you are not focused on trying to take the perfect photo on the bridge, then actually it's a very enjoyable area. And if you follow the trail kind of all the way up, all the way in the tree at the top, you can still see part of the waterfall.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's quite hard actually.
we keep walking down the path, then you'll see a swimming section. This is where everyone is swimming. This side is more
Quite nice.
calm.
Yeah. But let's walk down a bit further.
Okay.
Find a more privacy
But
spot.
this is beautiful though.
Yeah. I think we found a spot. There's a bench here. And the water here looks so nice.
Can you bring towels?
Yeah, I brought 2 towels. Oh my goodness.
Is it cold? I knew it! I think this is as far as I will go. Just by the rocks here with like knee-length submerge. Because it's quite cold. I can already feel it. I would. You're gonna go in? Okay, you go in. Oh, I just felt a fish bite my leg.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Okay. Go, please. Is it refreshing?
It's not cold anymore.